Right, Mr. Bhadoria, thanks a lot for joining us and speaking to us here. Let's listen in to that shocking instance of egotism by Azam Khan, the embattled Urban Development Minister of Uttar Pradesh.
बकवास करते हो, चुप बैठिए आप, बदतमीज से बकवास करते हो, चुप बैठिए आप, बदतमीज से.
So our politicians don't have any respect for the parliament, they don't have any respect for the common man, they obviously have no respect for IAS officers as well, given by the shocking rebuke that we've just showed you from Azam Khan. And we've got Sharad Pradhan, senior journalist, somebody who covers Uttar Pradesh very, very closely, joining us on the phone line. And Mr. Pradhan, is this symptomatic of the state of affairs that exists in Uttar Pradesh?
Well, taking it further from what Mr. Bhadoria said, I would not like to refute what he said, but at the same time, this is not shocking for me at all, because this happens day in and out. It is not just Azam Khan. Talking of Mayawati, it was much worse. The only thing, the difference was that there were no cameras allowed during her regime. She was absolutely, arrogance is an understatement. She was much worse than what Azam Khan did. And giving the devil his due, Azam Khan, all said and done, has this erratic habit of being very rough and using unparliamentary language more often than not. But giving the devil his due, he has one quality. He is one of the few honest ministers in the Akhilesh cabinet. So you can discount that much for him, because otherwise there are rogues sitting in the state cabinet, in the state assembly. There are 13 ministers who have a criminal background, and they are facing charges of murder, attempt to murder, rape, extortion, and all this stuff. So what else do you expect?
Right, Mr. Pradhan, stay with us, because we've also got Rita Bahuguna Joshi joining us of the Congress. And ma'am, it's absolutely shocking that a minister can go out and rebuke an IAS officer like this, and over what? Something that he was trying to explain. It wasn't even his fault that his colleagues were missing. Ms. Joshi? Alright, it seems that we've lost the link. We'll go across to our correspondent, Amir Haq, who joins us on the phone line. And Amir, is this the prevalent state of affairs? Is this how IAS officers are treated by ministers across the board in Uttar Pradesh?
This was a senior, he ideally does not deserve to be reprimanded the way senior cabinet minister Azam Khan did, during that meeting. But, this is obviously reflective of the state here, and as well as the kind of clout that the senior cabinet minister now seems to be enjoying within the government, because it's an open secret that cabinet minister Azam Khan as well as Akhilesh Yadav, the young chief minister, there's some kind of a cold war going on between them, and there have been plenty of decisions that Azam Khan had taken which were reverted by which are turned down by Akhilesh Yadav, and that was why perhaps he was pleased with the kind of responses he is getting from senior ministers.
Right, Amir, but can you give us the circumstances that led to this outburst from Azam Khan?
Well, Azam Khan had called a meeting of senior officers of Urban Development Ministry, and they were supposed to report there at around 11:30 yesterday. But since the Chief Secretary alongside had called another meeting for which the Principal Secretary and the Secretary chose to report to, he was pleased and he spoke to the Special Secretary and asked him the reason why these senior officers were not present there, despite the Minister having told them personally that meeting. And when the Special Secretary started to explain the circumstance that an emergency meeting was called by the Chief Secretary, for which the senior officers had reported to, he suddenly became angry and he reacted the way it is being shown on our channel. So, obviously this kind of a reaction was uncalled for, right. Also unbecoming of such a senior minister, because the media people were present there, the entire act was